Hey Positive Gang, back with another video. So today I'm going to show you guys how I actually re-cellophane my hair after my red starts to look a little bit dull. So what you're going to need is some plastic glove or latex gloves, whatever ones you have. You're going to need a paddle brush or a comb. You're going to need some clips or some rubber bands. And you're going to need the color of your desire and the brand. I use J'adore because that's just my favorite. So right now we're going to go ahead and section the hair off, right? Because you don't want to do the whole hair all together. So what I do is I section my hair in half. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and section it down at the bottom. Because I don't like to work with my hair all at the one time. So I'm actually going to separate it into fours. So go ahead and just part that section. And you're going to go ahead and put it up. So we can save it for later. You know, that's my favorite phrase. Save it for later. So right now I'm just using a rubber band. Either you can use a rubber band or you can use a clip. I preferably use clips, but right now I'm using a rubber band. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna put my gloves on because you know the cellophane is really hard to get off your hands sometimes. Because I actually get it on my temples, and so you have to use alcohol or olive oil. Not olive oil. Well, actually you could use olive oil, but you have to use coconut oil in order to get it off. So I advise being careful on the jump. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and put all the color in the palm of my hand. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my hair. So typically what I do is either I squeeze the color in my hand first and then finger the tangle, or I'll go ahead and put it on the part. So right now, I just decided to go ahead and put it in my hand and then do it. So to make sure I got all the hair. And then once I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and get a comb. See, I'm putting it on the part now. Once I'm done, I'm going to actually get my paddle brush. I'm going to start to comb my hair through, because when you have cellophane or even dye, in order to make sure that it covers all the areas of your hair, you really want to detangle it and make sure that it's all the way through your hair, because if you don't detangle, you will notice that you have pieces of hair that are different colors. So I like to make sure that my hair is well detangled in order to have an even distribution of color all over my hair. So right now we're just combing it out. I use my powder brush. You can use a wide tooth comb if you want to, but a powder brush is a little bit better because it's close. The pricks are closer together, so it makes sure that your hair is really detangled. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get another section from the opposite side, because I like to work from the right to the left or left to the right. It doesn't matter. Honestly, you can either work from a whole right side section or a whole left side section, but I break mine down so that the color is able to sit in the same position for about the same amount of time. So right now we're going ahead and do the same thing. We're putting more color in, and we're going ahead and separating pieces of hair and detangling to make sure that the whole hair is colored. And after that, I'm going to again use my powder brush to make sure my hair is fully detangled and that my color is all over. Because you want to, like I said, you want to make sure your hair is fully detangled. Otherwise, the color is not going to be all over the place like you want it to be. And then you'd be looking like, oh my gosh. But I do want to tell you guys right now, the only reason why my hair is actually changing colors, well, you'll see it later, but the only reason why is because my hair is actually dyed. I dyed my hair about a couple years ago, and so that's why you see the red color. Now, cellophane does work on your hair even if it's not dyed, but you'll only see a tint, so it won't be a full color. It will be like more of a tinted color. But if you want a full color and the full effect of your hair being a different color, you will have to dye it. But I've actually found out about this wax that people use for their hair, so I might come up with a video showing how it works, because I know that's a lot healthier if you guys don't want to dye your hair. Sometimes when you do dye your hair, you do damage it, so you have to be very careful. So this is the finished result, Positive Gang! Woo-hoo! Everything has been colored, and now we're gonna go ahead and put my hair. Oh wow, okay, what am I talking about? Woo-hoo! Okay. Like I was saying before, I got distracted by myself. We're gonna go ahead and actually wrap up my hair to make sure that the heat stays in. So at this point, you're technically deep conditioning, but not really. But you're doing it in order to make sure that the color fully penetrates your hair shafts in order to show that color. So you know me, I use my typical bag. You can use a shower cap if you have one, or some ceramic wrap. My mom used to really use that a lot when she used to do her hair. She still does, but she doesn't use ceramic wrap as much. She uses like a shower cap. But you can go ahead and use ceramic wrap if you don't have anything. So right now I'm using our grocery bag. I'm gonna go ahead and put a ponytail holder on it in order to keep it together, because Yeah, it's hard to tie. But if you can tie it, I say go ahead and tie it. But if you can't, it's okay. You can go ahead and use a ponytail holder like I'm doing. So right now I just use a ponytail holder, and I use 2 bags to keep the moisture in. And I typically use a hot towel as well, but I didn't this time. And I actually learned this trick from, I think it was Natural 85. But when you deep condition, in order to keep the dye from running down your neck, you can actually tie a tube sock around your head. It's so amazing. It keeps the color from going down in your neck and stuff like that. Because when you dye your cellophane in your hair, you already know color drips. And so I'm gonna go ahead and actually tie it as well. And if you're deep conditioning and you have some type of treatment in your hair, it does the same exact thing. So right now I'm just gonna let it sit, and I'll be back. Woo woo! Yeah. So guys, I am back, and this is what my hair looks like after it's done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Love you, Positive Gang. Peace.